our relations with China are not doing very well, in violation of agreements that we had with China, and that created tensions. It led to a clash. There were people who died on both sides. As a neighbor, we hope for a better relationship, but that can only happen if they respect the line of actual control. If you ask me how are your relations with China, I have to tell you they are not good, they are not normal right now.
So my question is about your view on China. So the Quad has been intensifying its efforts to secure free and open Indo-Pacific, but whereas China has been engaging in conflicts with Philippines, for example, and so what are your thoughts on China's maritime activities, and how do you see China as a partner and as a rival to your country?
What are my views on China? That by itself will take a very long time. But I would only say this, more than, we obviously have views on China which are based on our experience. Right now, I have to be honest, our relations with China are not doing very well. The main reason for that was that in 2020, during the COVID, China brought very large forces to the border areas between India and China in violation of agreements that we had with China, and that created tensions. It led to a clash. There were people who died on both sides, and the consequences of that, because the issue has not been resolved fully, continue. So right now, if you ask me how are your relations with China, I have to tell you they are not good, they are not normal right now. But obviously as a neighbor, we hope for a better relationship, but that can only happen if they respect the line of actual control and if they respect agreements which they have signed in the past. Now, but when we look at the larger region, I would say it's not just China. We would look at any country, does that country contribute to global good, to stability? Are their political and economic activities helpful for a prosperous, free and open region? So there would be some I would say conceptual metrics which we would use for any country when making a judgment whether, in our view, at this time, are the policies of those countries helpful, or do they align with the direction we are going or not? And I think there, some of the issues which you yourself mentioned, I think those are certainly issues that merit our attention.